Have you ever walked out of a meeting with a major corporate partner or prospective partner and you forgot to ask about the budget? You're scratching your head and you're saying, I meant to ask, we should have asked, time ran out, we were too timid, we didn't ask about the budget. And then when that occurs, we end up trying to prepare a proposal and we're guessing. We don't know how to price it. We're not sure what amount is reasonable or kind of where they're at. And it creates difficulties, and often it ends up where the proposal and what we send out, it's not going to meet their needs. It's going to be off base because we don't know what their budget is. Hello, my name is Louis Flax, and I started my firm in 2008, Flax Associates, where we focus in on the strategy, the structure, and the outreach to obtain additional corporate support. In other words, how can we step up from sponsorship to partnership? Today, we're going to look at budget, and we're going to uncover or look at one way in which we can figure out the potential budget of a corporate partner. The first thing we want to do is it's very simple. We want to ask the question, how have you partnered with other organizations? When we ask that question, we remove the focus from us and we begin to allow the prospective corporate partner to talk about their other relationships, their other partnerships. We then want to probe deeper in terms of what staff was involved, what were the key benefits, how did you activate the relationship, what was the decision-making process that you made related to that partnership. The more we dig and the more we probe, we can then ask the question about resources. What resources were required for that to establish that partnership? And then we hit the bingo question. The bingo question when we ask about resources is what was the budget that was allocated toward that budget? Are they always going to answer? Not always. Many times they will, other times they may hesitate or they may be a little reluctant. The point is when we understand or learn about one of their other key partnerships, when we ask that question, they're always going to tell us the best partnership that they have. And when it's their best partnership, we're going to learn a lot about that, how it works, and our goal and our focus is to make sure that we can figure out how we can copy or replicate that type of partnership. When we focus in on this type of questioning, we can learn what their budget is. If they opt not to respond, we can go online or we can figure out based on who they're working with or who they're partnering with, get a sense or a range of what that budget is. When we do this, we're going to put ourselves in a position where we're going to understand their budget, we're going to understand what would be an ideal partnership, and we're going to help ourselves and that organization step up from sponsorship to partnership. However, most of us probably aren't going to take that action. We're going to forget when we walk into a meeting, we're going to be hesitant, we're not always going to ask that key question. If we don't take that type of action, we're making a big mistake. The key is to ask the question about a key partnership. When we do that, we will step up from sponsorship to partnership. As we move forward in terms of these videos, feel free to reach out in terms of suggestions or issues that arise where there are issues that we should cover when stepping up from sponsorship to partnership. Feel free to reach out to me, Louis, L-E-W-I-S, at Flax, F-L-A-X, Associates.com. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and look forward to stepping up from sponsorship to partnership.